Good morning, Mr. Garcia.
Good evening, Mr. Patel.
Thanks for meeting me on such short notice out here. I wanted to knock two birds out in one stone. I know you're a psychologist, so first things first, I wanted to ask for an evaluation, on how things have been going for me lately.
All right, that's good. Since the last time we met, I want to see what's changed up with this evaluation. All right, so we're gonna start from the beginning. Currently, what's your career? Like an overview.
I'm an entrepreneur. I would like to label myself as. I've worked in brokerage firms. I buy and sell houses and cars privately and through other real estate firms for commission. I've invested in stocks. I've dabbled in venture capitalism, investing in like different ideas that I think would be profitable, and family ideas that I think would be profitable. Invested in another business that in my family. It's helped them grow and connect.
That's good. That's good.
So really a wide range of things.
Businessman. I see. All right. So again, we're gonna start all the way from the beginning. Now that you told me your career, I want to know what's your purpose overall.
Well, I feel like my purpose is to be a businessman.
Okay. What about your values, goals, your interests, things like that?
Well, for me, my values are to take care of those who are given to me and taking care of me as I've grown up. So with my career and how I conduct that, a lot of what I make is to give back to those who've given to me, such as my family and such. For the goals,
Yes.
really, realistically, to be honest, is to make as much profit as I possibly can so that I can live my life as I please.
We all want some money in our pockets. How about your interests?
Well, I'm interested in many things, mainly networking, communicating, traveling, meeting new people, all of which are necessary for my job. So I kind of dabble in all the things I like to do as well as doing my job.
Okay. And what are your strengths?
Well, my strengths are intuitiveness. Like I can look at something and think of an idea for how am I going to take that and go from there. Or there's individualism, where I really like look at myself and self-introspect and self-monitor to find out like what I can do best and what's my best potential to like move forward and like my next plan of action. Because in my world in my world alone, like every idea and plan is always like temporary. You always have to be on the move or ongoing. So I feel like my individualism helps me like get everything in I need to know.
Okay, so if you were to say your career title, what would it be?
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Why you took me out to this neighborhood to sell me a house?
That's actually the second stone.
Don't even spoil it yet for me.
Okay, second bird, I'm gonna knock out the stone actually.
Let's talk about how you started overall, like from the beginning, your academic pathway.
I started after I graduated high school. I went to Valencia College. I was a double major. I had majored in small business management and real estate management. I dropped the real estate management to later just receive that license through a certification, like a program, like a 12-week thing. But I continued and finished my degree in small business management.
So you never transferred later on to an institution or anything like that?
No.
No? Okay. What about internships?
Yes. After my degree had finished, there was someone I met through a resource given to me by my school in the entrepreneurship club. I met this man. His name is very faint to me. It was many, many years ago, but the internship was basically in venture capitalism, and that's how I started dabbling in that. And he also sold the houses and cars privately, and I made commission off of selling some of his cars or helping sell some of them. I never got to any of the houses yet at that point in time. I was still very young, but it did help and give me some on-field like skills and knowledge, and that's definitely that one internship that helped me skyrocket into really going into that world.
Okay, I see that. That's good. What about at the time you were living at home, what was your financial plan to get through college?
Oh, regarding back to the internship, I also did bookkeeping. I kept accounting for him, ledgers.
All right, that's good. You want to go back into the financial plan? What you do in college?
Yeah, I actually, for Valencia, I received a Pell Grant for 11 grand. For all the credit hours I needed to complete my degree, it was only about 6 grand, six and a half grand.
Okay.
I lived from home, so do any dorm cost or meal plans or anything like that. I spent a lot of money on gas commuting. It's about an hour commute,
Okay.
2 to 3 times a week for classes. I saved up a majority of my refunds from the Pell Grant. I also saved up a lot of the commissions I made through the internship I did with the venture capitalist, and that was my startup for my first couple of assets that I bought.
Like an overall, like a review cost of your college years. Like how much do you want to say you spent?
I would say I spent around $8,000 in total. 6.5 for my 2 years of Valencia, and then the rest in commuting, food, whatever things I needed.
Yeah, like
And then
necessary.
I saved whatever was left over in personal savings.
That's good. Let's see. When you were in Valencia, you told me that you used one of your resources as the internship,
As my way to get to the internship. Yeah, I
Okay.
went through the entrepreneurship club.
What was one of the other resources that you used? Did you ever get to any depots or anything like that?
Um, Honestly, the library taught me a lot of things because I went there, like as I said earlier, individualism. I like to do things on my own. I went there, I opened books, and I found the answers I needed to find by myself. Like if I couldn't find them on a computer, if I wasn't specific enough to what I wanted, or if I needed the right detail, I would always go right there. I'd never leave without the wrong answer.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, your evaluation is done, and from the last time we met, I want to tell you that you've improved, excelled mentally, and whatnot. Now, you want to tell me why exactly you picked this spot?
Well,
Very
I told you I buy and sell houses and cars, and I know you're my psychologist, so we do meet regularly, and I know you have been looking for a new house because of the fixtures that have been going wrong with yours. As you can see, this new residential neighborhood, there's a lot of new houses being built in a good neighborhood and all that such. And I wanted to present to you this house right here.
Wow. I don't know if my wife would like it because she kind of hates everything, but I'll look into this, Mr. Patel.